Hey there, welcome back. My name is Literally Dead, and as usual, with the new hero, I'm gonna do a 10-15 team with them, but because of the nature of this hero being a hero lock hero, I can't guarantee that it will go well. Instead, let's just vibe with the team we're accustomed to, like Evan, and replace Looney with Mano, and then let's just see what happens. I did a video with Evan before, you can check it out on my channel, but as a refresher, the relics I'll be running will be the Mask Relic, Insignia Relic, and Shield Relic. The altars I'll be running will be the 10 Hero and 15 Blacksmith. Anyways, let's just jump right in. Alright, so this will be very much the same team as before, but based on Mano's Awaken ability, he needs to be a lower tier than Evan. That's something that you really have to take into account. Remember, his Awaken ability is called Assistance, where if the linked ally has a higher star level than Mano at the start of the battle, Mano's ability is fully charged and the attack transmission effect from the Oath of Protection, his ability, is increased by 30%. So again, it's going to be very important that Mano stays at least one tier below Evan. It's very much similar to what Looney has, except with Looney it's position-wise. On the other hand, for Mano, it's tier-wise. Alright, let's talk about the team. So the Mask Relic, you have two Evans that do a lot more damage than usual. The Insignia Relic is there so that Evan can do even more damage the less heroes there are on the field. And finally, the Shield Relic is there for added protection. The Altar of Hero is there for getting a strong Evan in the first round. The Altar of Blacksmith is there for getting good equipment throughout the chapter. Now let's talk about the position. Mano can only link with one hero at a time. You can't have two Manos on one hero. So you at most need two Manos. One for the main Evan and one for the masked Evan. If you're going to add more Mano, make sure you have more Evan along with it. What I did for this run was put the Manos diagonally adjacent to the respective Evans so that their skills activate at the start of the round and have space for Evan to kind of pass through. And honestly, if you still struggle with this, don't worry about it. Don't be shy to add any Lily in the front as extra protection. Remember, Lily is the best tank for chapter 10-15, helps with survivability, helps if you ever struggle with anything. Don't forget to add Lily if you need it. But yeah, that's the team. It's not particularly difficult. Evan does particularly well with this chapter, and yeah, Mano's just there as support. I will say though, it is a weird feeling knowing that Mano is the second hero with a link type skill in the game, and I think he's pretty decent with it though. He's kind of inferior to Looney when it comes to buffs, but on the other hand, he does such a good job with healing, specifically like single target healing. And that in and of itself is like really important for stuff like Invasion Tower and even Arena. I personally think that he's a great addition to the game, or the idea of himself is a great addition to the game, even though he's not all that good, or that people will still probably use Looney much more often. Introducing options and contrasts will absolutely make strategies much more interesting, but that's just my opinion. If they want him to be used more though, he definitely needs some buffs though, for sure. But again, the idea of him is really good in my opinion. Or the idea of him existing, you know what I mean. Moving forward though, with other chapter 10-15 videos, I'm wondering if I should use Mano or not. I think I'd really have to study whether or not a specific hero could benefit from Mano over Looney, but I think as it stands right now, I think I'm just going to use Looney for all my videos as like a default. But if I do find something particularly beneficial for a specific hero for Mano, then I'm definitely going to use him instead. I would point that out though in the video and say that Mano would be better in this specific case than Looney because of this, right? So other than that, yeah, I'm not going to use Mano all that much. I'm going to keep using Looney and go on from there. Anyways, boss time. The position is going to stay the same with two Manos and two Evans. You can put an extra Lily if you'd like for extra protection, but I don't think it's all that necessary unless you had like bad RNG in the run. I will say though, even though Mano is very similar to Looney, I feel that this run was a little bit harder than usual. It could be because of RNG, but at the same time, I personally don't think that Mano fits like this particular team all that well. Regardless, we still win the round and beat the boss. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts about Mano. Like and subscribe or Mano will be very sad. Would you want to see a sweet guy like him so sad? Well, I would subscribe if I were you. Alright, later.